And always the first in the chat. Hey, Juanita, welcome. Hey, Yoshi. And we have a H2 Hummer here. I think it's one of the new hybrid ones. You don't really see many of the old ones anymore. But no, this is not a green vehicle or a hybrid at all, so I guess it's just back to being a gas guzzler, which is kind of the reason they were discontinued in 2009 to begin with, and then a little over 10 years later they started to make a comeback. Hello, Harjot. And Kat is in the chat. Welcome. It's really cold right now. You know, we were having it kind of easy for about a week or so. But now it's like -8, I think. Not too much of a wind chill, but I always like to go kind of to the east end. The East York dork is what I am, so I'll kind of just be zigzagging around and casually making my way there before my battery inevitably dies from the cold. But until then, walk with me. 564 official, hello, welcome. And tell Sapand I say hello as well. Hope he's doing well, and everyone else in the chat, happy Sunday evening. Pretty nice one, you know. Hit a little bit of snow earlier, but it didn't last for very long. So I'm just seeing kind of who's crazy enough besides me to be out here in this kind of weather. Got 2 for 1 pizza here. Go a bit further south here. The light. And Kevin is in the chat. Welcome, Kevin. Yeah, thankfully I wore my gloves this time. Even then, my hands are starting to get cold. I was gonna go without my toque, and I'm like, no, I'll definitely end up regretting that. My ears will be solid icicles. And look at the stretch over here. This lift here, look how far it goes up. He's starting from the right side of the street, and you'll see a little bit better as I get closer. But it's still not blocked off. So I wonder what he needs to do to go up there. And Zach Long is in the chat. Welcome, Zach. My man. Party on, Zach. Kind of south of Cabbagetown right now. Woo-hoo. And it is definitely nipply. This is the kind of weather that will definitely give you pain if you are exposed to it for long enough. I'll have to switch to my right hand, even though I'm dominantly left-handed, as I say, but I'll try to balance it and get used to using both, I guess. Look at that. This goes way up there. Kind of split through the street there. Hello, Mike Landry, welcome. I kind of want to make it to Woodbine Beach, but I don't think I'll make it there in time before my battery dies. Even though I have my battery pack on me, I don't know, we'll see. Quite the way up there. And more cranes everywhere, as you can see. Oh, it definitely is, Alicia. We're pretty much my fingers I got to worry about the most here. So let's take one last look. And it's kind of a beautiful sort of twilight sky we're getting right now. Hopefully that's an indication that it'll be a warmer day tomorrow. And I'm approaching Front Street here. I believe this is Toronto Police Station 51 Division. You've seen some worse weather back in January, says 564. Minus 50 degrees, good God. Where was that? Like the coldest I remember with the wind chill was probably maybe minus 35. And that was going back to 2013. And you got this nice view of the Sky Tower there in the direction. Who's up seeing it? So, you know, I'm gonna go this way, head a bit east. Yes, it'll definitely be chilly tomorrow as well. Damn. That's worse than today, so everyone be prepared. But I hope everyone is enjoying the first day of March. February just sort of whipped by. I wasn't even really paying attention to it much, and before I knew it, I'm like, it's March already. So I don't know what that indicates for spring or not. We know technically it's 3 weeks away, but I'm not sure if the weather is gonna cooperate with the date. We've got downtown dealerships, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Volvo ahead. This is sort of the car dealership district. I'm gonna try to sneak across the street here. That person's jogging, that brave soul. But at least your body heats up when you jog, right? So just Smitty, welcome. It's freezing. Yeah, it's a very dry, sort of frigid atmosphere. Kingston was great. Thank you again. I didn't really have as much time there as I wish I did, but I'm planning to return there sometime in the next month or so. And I'm planning a 2-day visit because there was a longtime friend I was supposed to meet up with, but you know, things kind of changed last moment, so I didn't really have time to see him. So next time I'll explore more of the city and show you other areas that I'm very familiar with. I was just kind of near the downtown core. But that was definitely an enjoyable live stream. A lot of beautiful scenery in Kingston. Distillery district down here. Oopsie. Thankfully though, there's not a lot of ice on the ground that I've noticed. Or slush. I guess any slush would be frozen by now. Volkswagen dealership here. If my memory serves me right, there should be a bridge coming up pretty soon to take me across to, well, pretty much close to Greektown. Ooh, my thumbs are freezing already. And I'm walking against the wind chill too. And Kurt, my man, is in the chat. Welcome, Kurt, buddy. Hope you've been doing well, and I hope you're a lot warmer than I am right now. Got the... Fun to stay at the YMCA across the street there. Spacious shoppers here. It do well, playa. Just really cold, and this guy should be on the road instead of beeping his bell at me, but what can you do? All right. Sort of condo central here. You just had pad thai the other day, did you, Kurt? What would you rate it 1 to 10? I'm just curious. You always got to analyze everything that's being consumed. At least I do.
This be also next.
And thankfully my battery seems to be holding on pretty well. It's still at 95%. Normally it drops like pretty rapidly. I thought it would have been at like 80 by now. So I might be able to go a little bit further than intended. Like I said, I'm looking... Well, my next goal is to get to the 3-hour live stream. Successfully passed the 2-hour one, so we'll see when that happens. Ketchup in the pad thai. Yeah. Sort of psychopath energy there, Kurt. Studio cruises. And just another last look at the sunset here. Oh, he's doing great. Thanks, Kurt. Today is actually his 5th birthday. Didn't even realize that until my mom reminded me in her Facebook history. So I got him some treats and gave him a little more than I should because he is on a diet, but I guess today was cheat day. So yeah, thanks for asking. He's purring away. Pretty cool fluorescent lights that are up there. Pretty eye-catching. I like those. It's a pretty interesting design, whatever that's supposed to be. Just a bunch of poles kind of thrown together. All right. So I will be cautious of all potential black ice. You never know what's going to come your way. Lots of ice here, that's for sure. Get my finger out of the camera. I always seem to do that. My apologies. Got some patio benches I don't think anyone will be using anytime soon. But who knows what we'll see in a month. Thank you, Kurt. Happy birthday to Richie from the cat herself. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate that. Yeah, time just sort of flew by. I didn't even see that long ago when my mom gave him to me. It was given to me in 2022, so almost 4 years ago. And he had a twin brother that unfortunately needed to be given back to the owner. They did not get along very well. But I've heard recent updates that he's doing very well, so. And Alex is in the chat. Thank you. Welcome. Hope you're staying warm. Unlike me. One day I will have to come up to Thailand. I'm really starting to ponder it. And it looks like it's almost a full moon, but I'm not quite sure. I haven't seen too much unusual activity, so I don't know if people believe in that or not. It's a full moon, people start to act strange, but so far it's been a pretty normal day for me. Nothing that really stands out, so let me figure out. Getting close to the DVP here, so which way I'm going to swing around. Yeah, speaking of pad thai, and then Alex shows up. That's ironic. Kurtz is at the moment just eating the other half of your Firehouse Club on a sub sandwich. Damn, don't make me hungry, Kurt. I do love me some Firehouse. And I've still yet to try Jersey Mike's, but I've heard pretty good things. Alright, let's go along this trail here and see where it leads me. It's a big handsome boy there. Yeah, I'm on board with you on that, Alicia. Definitely on board. This is a trail where there is a potential hazard for ice, so I'll try to look out more, but other than that, it's pretty calm and quiet. A little bit darker. See a Via rail train heading around there. I took a Via actually back from Kingston, And surprisingly, it wasn't that much quicker. There was actually a half-hour delay because one of the track signals was not working, and then we had to wait for another train to pass by. And the megabus, I think, was actually quicker, which was surprising to me. Okay, so let's see where we can go here. Not really much available. Might just swing around here. Maybe go in a full circle to a little park. I guess it's not really being used right now. A cool little stretch down there. You see a long bench. Kind of. It's pretty dark though. I'm gonna try to head back towards light more. For some reason I thought there was an exit here, but apparently there isn't. So definitely a summertime park. And to get more of a view of DVP over here. Yeah, that was just kind of one big unnecessary circle, wasn't it? There's the bridge I'm looking for. Okay, swing and a miss. So I'm making my way there now. And there's a convenient staircase up there, so that's where I'll be going. Yeah, I'm in a very dark part right now. I can barely see where I'm going. And thank you, Alex. Please do so. Yes, I'm looking to hit that 500. I'm inching closer, so this guy's honking at something. It's transport here. Alright, anyways. See a little rabbit there. Not that you'd be able to see in this darkness, but he's right there. And thankfully there's another staircase for me to exit. A little bit hazardous, but I'm holding onto the railing here. Okay, well, there that was. Back onto the main streets now. Okay, I know exactly where I'm going now, so just have to wait for this light here. Yeah, I know. I'm just showing precautionary tales. What to avoid in the dark, but you know, it was nice and quiet at least, I guess. Alright, lights changing. Another light, but I'm just gonna dart across here. And Trojan Elk Explorer is in the chat. Welcome, Trojan. Good evening to you. Whew, that wind's picking up. So now the battery is taking a bit of a tumble. Now it's at 80. Minus 29 in Montreal. Ouch. Yeah. Definitely stay inside weather. Hope this is not blocked off. Don't think it is. So I can just go up here and around. A little bit dark again, but we're back into light soon. And you'll see a very nice look once again of the DVP, but closer and more visible. All you see is the moon. And only half of this is walkable, but you know, that's enough space for me. And more dealerships, of course. Got Toyota, Lexus, Hyundai, Nissan, Infiniti, Ford, and Lincoln. Spray paint and tag, subscribe to Yoshi. Well, he hit 900 subs recently, so he's on his way to 1,000. Good for him. Driveway party for 900 subs. I'm down. Literally bring 900 submarines down there. Green Knight is well over 1K subs. So congratulations to Green Knight. I remember being here a couple months ago. A lot of construction still underway, excavations, all that jazz. It's like goes from light to darkness, light to darkness, light to darkness. Maybe we should be recording with a flash, I don't know. Okay, I'll try to make it across here and again I'll try to head a bit south when I can. Kind of see some of the beaches. Okay, 564, thanks for tuning in. Have a good night. Okay, got the right of way here, so you're gonna run me down? Okay, that's good. And you see a Lakeshore East Go train in the distance there. Cruiser, cop cruiser was going pretty fast, above the speed limit, but it's the police, what does he care? At least you went to get pad thai. I wouldn't blame her. For some reason this Mini is on a lift with no wheels. Binary retro clips. Welcome, stay warm. Well, as warm as I can right now. But keep in mind that Jesus is coming back soon, so you must repent. And I like this drawing here, sticker drawing, that's pretty cool. anyone still watches cable TV. I know I don't, but there's a new series called CIA that's coming out. Another cop show, because we don't have enough of those. Hey Sapan, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Definitely a chilly one, of course. This goes into this kind of quieter stretch here. Lots of pillars in the way, that's for sure. And Bighorn, aka Sean, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. What's the temperature in Florida right now? I always got to know for comparison's sake. Mr. Adam's Apple. Hey, welcome. Happy Sunday evening to you. Let's get about a 20-second break from the wind chill here in this conveniently lit up little tunnel. And looks like it's going back to darkness again. There are, of course, street posts, light posts, but not sure how well that's going to work on camera. We'll see. Slow down, construction entrance ahead. And that wind's picking up. My goal is to make it to some beach, but I don't know. Would that be too dark to see? I'm not even sure if I can turn on my flash while live streaming. I'm pretty sure I can. Never tried it before. Might be too dark, I just go to a Tim Hortons. It would definitely be brighter and warmer in there, I do agree. Hey, you know what? If you can go to Tim Hortons and get away with recording it, you know, I'd watch that. But it's kind of like, I don't know, it was strange when I did my last price checking video. It's kind of like pacing around and I kept getting these weird stares from everyone, understandably. guess not everyone thinks that people record prices and upload them to YouTube, but it does happen. All right, man. Thanks for tuning in, Kurt. Hope you have a great night, and I'll talk to you later, man. Eat some more pad thai. Exactly, Kurt. All of the above. XYZ storage. Thai 93, if that's how you pronounce it. Hello, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Looks like one long, lonely street there. Take it easy, Mr. Adam's Apple. Thanks again for tuning in. Logan Avenue approaching next. Getting these weird dips in battery power. I was at 75 for the longest time, and not even 5 minutes later, now it's down to 65. I do have my power bank, like I said, so a little bit prepared for once, but we'll see what happens, like I said. I got the first heart snipey here. Heart in the window. There's another one that's not lit up on the left-hand side. I'm using actually both my hands to hold my camera right now. My gimbal is not really trustworthy, so instead of one hand just shaking, I have two hands for stabilization. Free society. Whatever that place is supposed to be. Kind of tempted to go down south here, but I'm not sure if it's going to lead me to another dead end that's not lit up. I don't know, but I said from the beginning I kind of want to hit the beaches, so I'm just going to keep heading east. That's a pretty nice house there that definitely stands out. Huge windows. And coming up is Carla. And it almost slipped on some black ice there. So but so far I've been good. Let's see what time it is right now. 7:07. So yeah, I will be definitely done before Mr. Stumbles comes on. 8 o'clock. And if you haven't checked out Johnny Stumbles, please do, and subscribe to him. He's the nemesis of Johnny Strides. Okay, that's it. I'm tempted. I'm going down. If I have to go back up, then I will. Are you afraid of the dark? Ooh. Definitely be a lot more lit up down here. I'm hoping. Yeah, a second heart in the window. Well, third technically. Mysterious stairway and entrance to this unknown building. Gensco equipment. It's kind of an industrial area now. Well, half residential, half industrial. Roofing supplies, Bit Plus. Sign that just says food dudes. Paws Playgrounds. What is this place? Boarding, play, daycare, and grooming for pets. Well, isn't that cute? Take a little peek in here. And I guess that's where pets go to get babysat. Oh, there's a dog right there. Didn't even see him. Who's this dude in the window? Uh-oh. That's what curiosity will do to some people. Thought it was like closed and no one would be in there, but apparently I was wrong. Lakeshore now. Smell some sulfur in the air. Maybe it's that smokestack in the distance. And I hope I don't come to a dead end. That would suck after all this diversion. Alex says he used to live around here for a bit. Used to jog on Lakeshore to the beach. Good times. Yeah, pretty nice area. I mean, like I said, it's industrial. But I'm enjoying it nonetheless. I guess I'll be going along this trail. It's quite the long one. At this point, I don't even know where I'm going to end up, but I guess that's the fun of it all, isn't it? When you lived here, you saw the SWAT team 3 times, just a few houses from behind. Good times, yeah. Makes you wonder what kind of activity will go on around here to require that sort of response, but you never really do know. I think I see a Canadian Tire coming up in the distance there. Yep, definitely a Canadian Tire. This would be a very nice trail to, you know, cycle on, or have an e-scooter. That'd be great. This place called Studio City. Across the street there. What have I walked myself into? Thanks, Sapan. Yeah, definitely laid back, quiet one, dark and quiet one. I don't know if that's what you like. You just like to enjoy the scenery. And thank you for being here. Not really much to comment on. Just this long industrial stretch. Alex says Lakeshore is cool. No worries. I used to drive around here and disturb other loved ones in the parking lots. I'm actually kind of looking at what bus I'll catch back. Just saw a bus go around the corner there. And he's looping around. Oh, this might be the garage, actually. Never mind. Wow, I've been walking for quite the distance there since the lights. The Sky Tower seems like it's a mirage at this point. And there's a farm boy. Well, I think I might actually head back up a bit north. I think we've seen enough of this. Maybe I'll make my way towards Danforth and I might cut it there. I don't think this is going to get any brighter anytime soon. There is a little plaza though, actually, as a Shoppers, a TD and LCBO. Airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars. Pretty cool. What you see? Obviously some sort of bridge or highway road used to be along here. These just kind of stand out and look a little lost. The Gardner Highway ramp. Okay, thank you, Alex. They're actually showing this being demolished back in 2001. There's the garage for all the TTC buses there. Kind of like a random place for a plaza, to be honest. Along this very quiet stretch here. Itchiness every time I wear a toque. So I don't know if I'm going to be making any beaches. I have to really be able to see anything when I get there anyways. So like I said, I'm going to be making electric lights here. Another plaza here. You've got a Freshco, Wendy's, Tim Hortons, Starbucks. Thank you, Alex. Yes, please do. Help a dude get to 500. I will love you forever. Brick here, mattress store. And there's the street I want there in the distance. And there's a Dollarama here as well. I think I might actually just cut through here. Exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go along this path here so I don't trail along snow and ice. Yeah, I don't think I'll be pulling out the power bank. I think once my battery's about to give out, I'll call it quits. Like I said, I'm not going to be going past 8 anyway, so. Check my watch here. And it is 7:23, so. Got maybe about a half hour left, I guess. Okay, there's the Loblaws. I don't think I've actually been here, believe it or not. Pretty interesting. Let's try to cut across here. Try not to slip and fall. It's always a bonus. There we go. Get out of the way of this drive-through. See if I can get an intersection name here. More ice I gotta be cautious of. No street signs. It's weird how some streets literally just have no signs at all. Thrift store here. This is Mosley Street. Assuming a short little, well, actually not so short. Goes quite the ways. Garage sale from when? Every weekend. I don't know about this weather. It's pretty much a seasonal thing, wouldn't you think? I believe that says Eastern. Another heart. See, I'm at the intersection of Leslie Street and Eastern Avenue. Cool. And another heart in the window, but this one has like an arrow through it. Almost like a Cupid thing. Not sure how visible that is to the camera, but see what bus that is. 31 Greenwood to Queen and Eastern. Which is this intersection right here is Queen and Eastern, so. Okay, there's the Queen streetcar. That's pretty convenient. So I'm just going to go back along Queen here. There we go. There's some more life and action here. This one's out of service for whatever reason. A maintenance guy back there tapping something. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, that's unfortunate. There's someone that's like passed out there. That would explain it. It's not the first time I've seen something like that on public transportation. And unfortunately, because of this incident, everyone's being held up. Like these, well, this streetcar certainly isn't going anywhere. I guess the cars can swerve around, but they're kind of SOL. Yeah, Queen East, I'm really liking this a lot more, Alex. Let's see anyone on this streetcar. Yeah. To think that one person is holding up this much traffic. Yeah, Alex, I reside at Dundas and Sherbourne, so trust me. Believe me when I say I've seen it all. More than I ever would want to see, but that's the city life. Deli Buster, that's another place I've not been to. Got Detroit-style pizza here at Descendant. I always keep my eye open for independent pizza places. Yeah, definitely, Alex. Here's a look up Jones, which will eventually lead to Danforth, but I don't feel like going that way this time. And yep, so there's going to be a long wait. That guy can beat till sunrise, but not going to speed anything up. .503 Kingston Road. Got a cool little corner bar here, Nola Eatery and Bar. It's pretty high end and nice. Very fancy. Wolfgang Bakery and Grooming. Yeah, some pretty nice places. La Paula. Sure I pronounced that incorrectly, but there's Dave's Hot Chicken. Yoshi has been bugging me to go there for quite some time. They are open late. The UFO mural there with the chicken. Wingzilla. And here's their daily specials for $12. Bobette and Bell. And another heart. Place is pretty happening. Yeah, like I don't know this area that well, so it's always cool to see. Always good new. There's a lot of new residences and businesses that are popping up around here, so keeps the area alive. It's a barber shop here. They got little cars for the kids to be in. Cute. I'm getting back more into familiar territory here. It's Pape and Queen. Soy Boys. Definitely see my breath. Very Christmassy sort of lights here. Keep another look at the time here. All right, 7:39. See if I can stretch this another 10 minutes and then I'll probably just wrap it up. I kind of had an idea where I was going when I started the stream, but I was kind of just winging it, so this was definitely an unplanned route, but it's definitely an interesting one. Pilot Coffee Roasters here. Thank you, Alex. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Yeah. Whew. Not quite shivering yet, but I am definitely heading in the direction of back home. So. There's shoppers here. Wonder if the roadblock has been cleared up back there. Carla again. Value Village here, a roadie place, deli, used car dealership, veterinary hospital. Can't really see it, but it's there, I promise you. The Nut Bar. Love the name. And another pizza place. Gourmet and Gelato. Here's Logan. One of those old Canada Dry signs for that convenience store across the street there. So it goes back to the 70s or something. There's Starbucks. Got a new type of Sour Patch Kids out. I do like Sour Patch Kids. Glow Ups. Strawberry watermelon. They glow under a black light. Well, that's certainly unique. Osmos and A&W. here. Circle K. Pet Value, a lot of pet places. Booth Avenue. And I'll have to cross the lights here. It's sort of cut off. Trying to see what that says. Jimmy Simpson Park. The button here for the pedestrian crossway. Yoshi is still waiting for the train at Niagara Falls. Why didn't you get to Niagara Falls? What did I miss here? Yeah, it's cold. I believe that. Yeah, Niagara Falls were pretty good. Caught the train within a reasonable amount of time, and the bus was right there, and to Niagara Falls and to Clifton Hills, and the bus back to Burlington Go was also pretty much on time, so pretty smooth. The train is at 7:58. Well, about 10 minutes or so, I guess. 10, 15 minutes. Whew. Pretty much exactly when I'll be ending the stream. Well, I'm at 20%. I don't know. When it gets down to 10, I'll definitely cut it off. So I might not make it that long, but close enough. But it lasted, a good stretch, an hour and a half from 95. It's not the worst in this weather. Ooh. I'm definitely glad I wore my gloves. First, last, hey, welcome. Hey, sorry I missed your message there. Welcome to the chat, though. Happy hour, 3 to 5. $7 eats plus drinks for this nice little cozy pub here. Another Tim Hortons. I got one. It's roll up the rim season again. I got two coffees, lost both. I have never won, ever. But I always get extra large. And someone told me apparently it's the medium and the smalls that get the most wins. So maybe that's an indication why, but. And another heart. Quiet empty laundromat. It's closed. That would explain why. bus that is not in service. Guess I'm bringing back the nostalgia for you, Alex, hey? I didn't know you used to reside in this area. That's pretty cool. So tomorrow, Boom is going to be going live, and I will be joining him virtually. Still have to figure out the process of that, but I think it's going to be around noon tomorrow. So, Boom Productions. Please subscribe to him if you haven't already. The Opera House. Huh. California style burrito here. Anytime, Alex. A lot more areas I want to go down memory lane. Probably a little bit further west towards Etobicoke, which I'll do sometime in the near future. So it's kind of the reason why I started walk tubing, just to go down memory lane, you know. And we're at Broadview now. I'll be cutting this off almost any minute, because not only is it almost 8 o'clock, then my battery is almost at 10% as well. I'm at 15 right now, so Pizza Nova, country style here. It's 511 Bathurst streetcar here. And we got this bar called Prohibition. Pretty funny. Copyright can stay away. Hello, Maureen. Very cold. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Riverside Burgers. Boom is in the room. Speaking of, sorry, you change your channel to Boom is in the room. It used to be Boom Productions, so it's a different channel altogether. I don't know what I'm talking about, but thank you for tuning in. Look forward to the virtual stream tomorrow. I am pretty much at the tail end here. I think once I get to the bridge, it'll be a perfect time and place to wrap it up. And I'm not too far from home, so I think I'll probably just walk. I think there's many streetcars going here, obviously. Hopefully Yoshi catches his train safe and sound. I don't know where I'm gonna go here. I'll have to probably cross. Just more construction, kind of like almost everywhere you go. Uh-oh, that's gonna cause some ice for sure. Oh, you're on the train. I'm glad you caught it, Yoshi. All right, well, I'm officially at 10%, and it's almost 8 o'clock, so I think this is a perfect time to wrap it up. I want to thank everyone in the chat tonight for watching this dork freeze his butt off, not really knowing where he's walking and finding out anyways. And I got a really cool tour of East Queen, and thank you, Alex, again for some info. And look at this idiot just speeding up on the road, but what can you do? But until next time, I mean. Take care, everyone. Stay warm, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great night, and Walker out.